It's tough when you talk to officials and I ask them, hey, we only shot 2 free throws. We only went to the free throw line twice up into the fourth quarter, and she tells me it's not her job. It's frustrating, and I don't give a damn if I get fined because that's cheap, and I am tired because I've been nice and I've been humble with it, but I am tired.
Barbie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Barbie? The emotional decline continues for Angel Reese. The temper tantrums, the complete loss of emotional control continues for the Bayou Barbie, as well as the Chi-Town Barbie and Double Double Barbie, and whatever other alias that Angel Reese has decided to give.
Thought Angel Reese was all smiles and lashes? Think again. This time, she exploded, like a soda bottle shaken too hard, directly at her own coach, while the Chicago sky unraveled like ice cream left in the sun. Was it raw passion, fiery frustration, or just one too many missed passes? Whatever lit the fuse, the result was a full-blown courtside drama that has fans shouting, "Suspend her." This wasn't just a loss, it was a meltdown worthy of a primetime soap.
I was like, good God, she can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is. The Chicago Sky should suspend her for this. They won't, because they're too damn scared of her fans.
You'd think a clipboard had just insulted Angel Reese's entire bloodline. She smacked it out of the assistant coach's hands like it owed her money. The Chicago Sky bench looked torn between calling a timeout or summoning an exorcist. 1 minute, there was a game. The next, we were front row for a one-woman show. Yada, the Angel Reese saga, Act 3.
This is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen. It can't happen. Look at that. Slap a keyboard out of the coach's hand. They ought to give you 2 to 5 games for that.
The WNBA hasn't seen this much chaos since Liz Cambage tried her best Dennis Rodman impression, minus the rings. Now enter Angel Reese, melting down on national TV, swatting clipboards like flies at a summer cookout. And the league's response? Crickets. Nada. Zilch. Apparently, if you generate enough social media buzz, tantrums are just competitive spirit. Welcome to the modern WNBA, where being unhinged doesn't get you benched, it gets you player of the week.
Referees blew every whistle. Like, I'm not joking. There was one play where Angel Reese dribbled backward. She backed into Aaliyah Edwards and tripped over her own feet and got free throws. The free throws that led to this happening were unbelievably soft. That led to Angel Reese breaking a coach.
Fans across the league were left clutching their pearls and their remotes, wondering just how much privilege you need to unlock before slapping office supplies turns into performance art. And no, before you ask, this wasn't some heat-of-the-moment intensity. This was full-blown main character syndrome on steroids.
So Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful...
A $10 hairdryer away from a full meltdown, and instead of regrouping, resetting, or maybe, just maybe, playing defense, Angel Reese goes for the clipboard like it just trash-talked her mother.
I would be worried about Angel Reese demanding a trade. Earlier in the season, she had no one to blame but herself, but over the last 4, maybe 5 weeks, Angel Reese has been dominant and you're still losing.
Now imagine being the assistant coach, just trying to sketch out a play that might save your dignity and your job, and boom, Angel Reese goes full WWE on your dry erase marker. You're not even mad. You're just questioning your life choices. Meanwhile, Angel's stomping around like someone jacked her Gatorade, and the WNBA's reaction? A polite shrug and a participation ribbon dipped in glitter. If you squint, you can almost see Kathy Engelbert handing her a bonus check with one hand and a reality TV deal with the other. Step aside, technical fouls, we've got TikTok clout to chase, and while we're on the subject, can someone explain how Angel Reese ended up at the free throw line 15 times in one game? 15? That's not a stat line, that's a spiritual awakening. At that rate, she could have paid off the national debt in layups.
This is something that has been talked about by so many other people, but guess what? You've been ignoring it, and now Angel Reese is screaming about it, and do certain people want to take heed and listen? Oh, yeah. It's the group that likes to hate on another player who, and I mean, we largely see the amount of bad calls by officials in these games. And I have said from the beginning, the officiating in the WNBA is absolutely terrible.
You know it's rigged when the refs are practically gift wrapping the game, bow, scented candle, and all. Chicago Sky fans are in the stands like, did we just watch a basketball game or a group therapy session? And still, the Sky lost, even with officiating that felt like a full-blown assist. Even with Angel Reese out there delivering a Broadway-caliber meltdown. Even with the assistant coach now suffering from full-on post-traumatic clipboard syndrome. They still lost at some point. You almost have to respect the consistency. If choking were an Olympic event, the Sky would sweep gold every year. Angel Reese could open a yoga studio called Missed Opportunities and Bad Attitudes. Maybe throw in a weekly public flogging session for flair. But what does Angel get? A press conference and a highlight reel. Yes, the league's logic. She's not out of control. She's passionate. It's not disrespect. It's grit. That wasn't assault on a clipboard. That was leadership. Passion, the ultimate PR force field. The universal excuse for behavior we call unacceptable if it came from anyone else without 1 million followers and a heat map on social.
Slap the clipboard out of her hand. Why do you guys hate Angel Reese so much? The Angel Reese hate is so forced. This is why we hate the bricklaying sloth. She has a terrible attitude, awful, toxic. This is why she has no friend. This is why the world hates her, except for the Black Clan and the Black Clan panders, man. I don't think I've ever seen a player slap the clipboard out of their coaching staff's hand. Look at it. Look at y'all bricklaying sloth.
And now the fan base is eating itself alive like it's the Hunger Games. Half are demanding Angel Reese be suspended immediately. The other half are busy making shrine collages on Instagram set to Doja Cat tracks. One side sees a disrespectful, out-of-control athlete. The other sees Beyonce in Jordans. There is no middle ground. You're either Team Clipboard or Team Chaos, and don't even think about criticizing her. Say anything that sounds remotely like discipline, and your mentions will be overrun by social media warriors like you just kicked a Disney sidekick off a cliff. Forget rational debate. This isn't about logic anymore. It's about vibes. Meanwhile, Chicago Sky fans are just trying to survive another soul-crushing season. At this point, the scoreboard is background noise. The real action is on the sidelines. Coaches don't strategize, they pray. Refs don't officiate, they avoid eye contact. And the fans? They're just there for the memes. Let's be clear, Angel Reese's talent is very real. She's athletic. She's physical. She rebounds like the ball just disrespected her family. But talent without maturity? That's just a glittery grenade. And right now, she's detonating in real time.